The New Universal Library, Balfour of Burleigh Baron, title first conferred in 1607 on Michael Balfour, son of Sir James Balfour, a Fifeshire gentleman and president of the Court of Session. On his death, the barony passed to his daughter Margaret in her own right. She married Robert Arnott, who assumed the name of Balfour and who summoned as peer to the Parliament of 1621. After the Civil War, he was one of the Scottish peers to refuse assent to the engagement by which, during the imprisonment of Charles I at Carisbrooke Castle in 1647, the Scottish commissioners agreed to send the Scots army to rescue the King of Parliament, refused to treat with him. The barony was forfeited when the Robert Balfour, the fifth heir, joined in the 15th rebellion. The attainder lasted 150 years and was only removed by the House of Lords in 1867 in favor of Alexander Hughes. Bruce, who thus became the sixth heir. He held office under the Salisbury government as Secretary of State for Scotland. Balliol, popular name of the state organization in full, Opera Nazionale Balliol, set up in 1926 by the fascist government of Italy to incorporate all existing organizations for boys and youths of from 8 to 18 years of age. It was named after Balliol, a Genoese youth who in 1746 started a popular revolt against the Australians then occupying Genoa. During the War of the Austrian Succession, Balliol Eduardo died 1363, pretender to the Scottish crown and the eldest son of John de Balliol. After defeating the heir of Five's forces at Kingsholm and King David's army at Dublin Moor 1322, he was crowned king at Son, but was subsequently routed at Moffat, where his brother was slain. He retired to England until King David's capture and defeated at Neville's Cross, when in 1356 Edward III marched against Scotland. Balliol surrendered all his claims to the throne of 45000 marks and 2000 pension. Balliol John Donne, 1249, 1313, Scottish pretender, the son of John Balliol, founder of Balliol College, Oxford. On the death of the Maid of Norway, 1290, he claimed the crown of Scotland as grandson of Margaret, eldest daughter of David Henry Huntingdon, brother of King William the Lion. The commissioners of Edward I had the rival claims to the throne, including those of Robert Bruce, but the Balliol was awarded the crown as vassal of King Edward, nicknamed Tomb, Tabard, Empty Garment by the Scots. He revolted from his vassalage 5 years later, and on the rout of the Scots at Dunbar 1296, he and his 3 sons were sent to the Tower of London, whence their release was secured by Pope Boniface. John de Balliol died at Bayeux, his French estate. Balkans, southeast portion of Europe comprising Greece, Yugoslavia, Romania, Bulgaria, Albania, and Turkey in Europe. The region takes its name from a rugged chain of mountains extending from the Black Sea westwards to the borders of Yugoslavia. The name is sometimes used to include the entire mountain system from the Black Sea to the Adriatic. For history, see names of individual countries: Barikash, Salt Lake of Kazakhstan, Soviet Socialist Republic, situated about 120 miles from the Chinese frontier. It is 37 miles long and its width 5 miles broad. It is fed by the Ili and other streams but has no outlet. It is of such low salinity that its waters are used for irrigation. It is frozen for 5 months of the year. From the 1930s, fisheries have been developed, carp and perch being the chief catch. There are copper deposits at Kunradsky, just north of the lake, with refining plants at Balkash on the lake itself. Ball Albert, 1896-1917. British airman, the first of the great fighter archers of the Royal Flying Corps. In World War I, he shot down 43 enemy aircraft and was awarded the Victoria Cross posthumously. Ball John died in 1381. English priest, executed for his part in Wat Tyler's Rising, first heard of at York and later at Colchester. He was for 20 years an itinerant priest, preaching and organizing the social insurrection which took place under Wat Tyler, 1381. Ball advocated a Christian democracy involving social equality, at that time a novel theory. A version of Barry's sermon to the peasants at Black Heath is given in Froissart. Excommunicated for his errors, schisms, and scandals against the bishops and clergy by 3 successive archbishops of Canterbury. He was in prison at Maidstone when the rising began. Released by the rebels, the mad priest of Kent was active throughout the insurrection. During its suppression, he was captured at Coventry. He was hanged, drawn at and quartered at St. Albans on July 15, 1381. Among his letters and dreams urging revolt was the famous couplet, "When Adam delved and Eve span, who was then the gentleman?" The Dream of John Bell by William Morris is an appreciation in prose romance.